Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits video. Today it's all about homebrew. I'm brewing Punch Nebbiolo. It's a Barolo wine kit, so it's an Italian fine wine. This is quite the dead easy, no sugar, so you just get the container. So you've got your wine yeast, don't need that at the moment anyway. Stabiliser, you won't need that until the end, and your finings, and that's it really. Oh, and then you got this bad boy, here's the grape juice. So without further ado, let's pour the grape juice. I do apologise for the flickering of the light, not much I can do about it really, and I really ought to use my own video camera rather than this. So we're going to pour this fella into the bucket. So pour it in, then we're going to pour some hot water into this, wash it out. Two and a half kettles full of water. Try not to splat it, you know, because otherwise it could go all over your side and like it's just done to me. I've splattered it all over the fucking side. Bastard. So, kettle, container, pour a bit into the container. Just be wary if the container starts to shrivel up, because it is boiling water. Put the lid on, get a quick blast, let the steam out, because obviously otherwise it's going to pop. A little bit more in, because obviously every bit of grape juice is what you need to make the wine, so you don't want to be wasting a single ounce, including the flipping drops that are splattered on the side. And you can see, you know when you swirl it, how much it does. So there's 5 litres of grape juice. Oof. That bugger is as hot as hell. So put it over there out of the way. Oof. Get the rest of the kettle, pour the rest of the kettle in. I'm going to pour it on the side where I splattered it, because right, now I'm going to quickly boil up another kettle. And the possibility actually is, because it's a big kettle, 2 kettles will do it. Now, you can follow the instructions to the letter, as long as it's lukewarm, not too hot. That's all that really matters. So, while that's doing that, I can start filling with cold water now, because I haven't got to wait for the hot water. So quite a quick way of doing your wine kit really, because you ain't got to mess about dissolving the sugar. So when you think about the more expensive kits, take into account the faffing about and the £3 worth of sugar that you've got to pay out for. So, you know, factor that into your choice of wine kits. Although to be fair, the better wine kits, you're going to be paying more anyway, you know. So I'm hoping to be done in for 10 minutes. Kettle boiled. I'm going to use 2 kettlefuls because it is a big kettle. litre nice Nebbiolo / Barolo wine. This makes 23 litres of wine. I'll go a little bit extra because I'm going to lose some for sediment. So, you know, obviously everything was sterilised before I started. So obviously that's something to keep in mind. Now it's 21 litres. Oh, 20 litres, so with the kettle and what's left. Close the box. Put this back in now, it's cooled down a bit. And plumbing it, did it get warm? Chuck the stabiliser and the finings in. We don't need these until the bitter end. We do need the yeast and nutrient though, which is this fella. That's going on in a minute. So just waiting for that kettle to boil. So, like I say, 2 kettlefuls, 2.5 if you've got a smaller kettle. Rest with water. Get it so it's just about lukewarm. Bang the yeast on. Job's a good one. And then give it a few weeks for it to boil. That's brought us up to 21.5. That's brought us up to 23.5. So, don't even need to, because I'm going to move it to the dining room, so I don't even need to give it a swirl. So, take the yeast. To be fair, it's better to use scissors. Sprinkle the yeast on the top. And that, there you go. Smell of bread yeast coming from it. I don't know if it's bread, but it's certainly yeast. And that's it for this making video. Short video. I'm going to put the lid on, take it into the dining room, and I'll give you an update soon. Quick update on the pear wine. I had to pour it into the orange juice. I did the orange juice wine, and then the sediment in the bottle, the yeast in the bottom of the bucket, I actually poured the pear wine into that because it wasn't doing anything. Now it's bubbling away like a twat. Sometimes that happens. It's just one of those things. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and hopefully in a few weeks' time this will be ready. The Nebbiolo punch wines, made a brand of creative winemaking at Ilkeston. It's got its name on the back, creative winemaking. In fact, it's got it on the front. And I didn't know that until I looked at that and I thought, why is creative winemaking on the front of that? So just go to show you. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers.